Hello everybody, Anders here with another video. Today we are going to go over and summarize the Black Desert Heidel Ball event for June 2024. Make sure to use the chapters to skip around to the topics you're most interested in. There were a lot of announcements, so let's get right into it. Firstly, 2 J Hammers of Loyalty were given as a gift at the beginning of the event, which is nice to see. They showed us the old Black Desert world map to give us an idea of what is to come in the future of this game. The old map was from before release if you were around that time, and now they showed us the new updated map to show the future of the world of Black Desert. We know Demon Land is coming, and Mountain of Eternal Winter Part 2 was teased before. It's now officially called the Mountain of Dawnbreak. That is the official name for the new winter region that is coming. It will contain a 100-floor dungeon as the main focus of that region. Demon Land instead will have a demon castle as the focus. It's a huge castle that will basically act as a region, and different parts of the castle have different mechanics. They didn't really go into it other than that, but it looks amazing. After these 2 regions, however, they decided to utilize the Magnus as a gateway to other realms, and in this case, we can now travel back in time to the land of BDO thousands of years ago. The same world map will be there, but thousands of years ago, so the Valencian Desert completely gone. Every region has been completely revamped as a version of the past. This is the era of Adana. They teased Sakraya Abyssal as being a sort of Atlantis at the time, Valencia being a sprawling city. This is currently in development and will be released sometime in the future over the next few years. But this year, Land of the Morning Light Soul was shown. That's our next region. This is the next main story area and will unlock the second part of Land of the Morning Light Island and conclude the overarching story of this region. There will also be 8 stories you can go through, similar to the stories in Quest from the first part. Instead of folktales this time, the stories are more political dramas and romantic in nature. It is fully voiced as well, and it should take a little longer than the last main story to complete. A new manor has also been added to the new area. It is right within the capital and looks enormous. More manor items have also been added. The main story combat sections will also be more complex than what we saw in the first part. Tamer's lore will also be explained with the Land of the Morning Light Soul if you happen to be interested in her backstory. They showed us the new Black Shrine bosses, a total of 10 unique bosses in this new area. They are all group play bosses. One of them is able to lock onto the weakest party member as well and only attacks that person for the duration of the fight. With this, Black Shrine will have a 5-party member format. Instead of special gear or special stats, you use your own gear, and there will be 2 difficulties, normal or hard, instead of the calamity system we have now. You cannot use HP recovery skills or potions, so if your skills, for example, have HP recovery on hit, that will not work in these modes. Only through recovery orbs can you heal HP. If you die, you can revive a limited number of times, and the different auras from before, so Sun, Moon, and Earth, will serve as roles in this new format that you choose before you fight these bosses. They will give you additional effects depending on which ones you choose. Sun for more CC, Moon for more revives, and Earth for summoning more HP orbs in the fight. Should be easier than Ataraxion. Rewards can only be obtained once a week, but no word on how many limits. If all 5 party members are from the same guild, you get additional rewards. The number of completions will accumulate for that guild, and the guilds with faster times will be higher ranked and get additional rewards. You can now give likes for fights in Black Shrine as well, and if a member of your guild has a lot of likes, they get a special colored title. You don't have to be in a guild for this new mode, just be in a party of 5. A new life skill has also been added called Palace Management. There will be new nodes unlocked after you complete the story in the new area. You can quest to increase these node levels, and items produced from these nodes can be combined and sold in Balanos or be used to craft rare items. Automated processing and trade will be included if you want, and the only manual task you really need to do is to sell the byproduct in other regions. Items are set to change periodically as to what you can craft and as to what you can make, but more information on this new life skill will be provided in the future. The big update we saw was new sovereign weapons. These are primordial tiers of weapons, essentially the fallen god weapons we knew were coming, but are now going to be the highest grade items in the game. They look look incredible. Only main and awakening will be available, with no plans for a sub-weapon version unless we ask for it. PEN Blackstar and the new primordial flame will be the things you need to craft this new item. The flame is extremely hard to get, so they've added other ways to craft. You can use 2 PEN Blackstars, combining them to craft 1 sovereign weapon if you wish, and a third method is to use a Gem of Twilight, which you can obtain fairly easily, a C20 Gazarka or Dandelion, and a PEN Blackstar to make 1 sovereign weapon. This would be the most expensive method. Sovereign only has 10 levels instead of plus 15 and then to PEN, so it goes beyond PEN to Oct, NOV, and DEC now. AP bonuses have changed to compensate for these new weapons. They will need exclusive items to enhance, and the item will have the new pity system. You can also choose up to 5 additional effects on these sovereign weapons through transfusions, all AP, all evasion, max HP, crit damage, and so on. Some of the core effects like all accuracy are easier to obtain, while others will take more effort and need special reform stones. The visual effects of these sovereign weapons will amplify as you level them, as we saw with Blackstars, but you can keep the weapon glow when equipping even outfit skins on these sovereign weapons. You can also enable or disable this effect if you wish. A PEN Blackstar weapon of your choice will be given for free as a reward. This can be used for sovereign crafting if you want. However, you can only choose between a main hand or awakening PEN Blackstar, and these cannot be sold on the market. Hardcore Server Season 1 was also announced. You create a character for this season. You begin at level 60, 230 AP and 280 DP. Relatively easy to enhance to 260 AP, but you can't use food or elixirs. You also cannot see other player names, chat does not work, and PvP is always on. If you die, it's over. Your character is imprisoned and will need rest points to leave this prison. It takes a few days to regenerate passively, or you can 1v1 other prisoners to escape faster. More kills will net you higher ranks, and at the end of this season, the highest ranked player will get special colored titles and rewards. There will be more information to come on this mode, but this serves as a way for players who are tired of enhancing to freely PvP and progress in a different way. Dehkia Tier 2 has also been announced. This is a new difficulty tier for Dehkia. Dehkia Miramak, Kadri Ruins, Dehkia Crescent Shrine, Dehkia Gyfin Rasia zones have also been added, and Tier 2 will have a 750 GS requirement. Acetal accessories have also been announced. These are similar to Tungrat accessories in terms of AP, but with new effects. Guilds are getting new systems as well. Trait systems and tiers will allow you to differentiate your guild from others. There will be 3 traits: PvP, PvE, and life skill. You select one and then gain related fame over time. For PvP, for example, if you choose this trait, you will gain fame depending on your members' rankings in PvP modes and your guild efforts in Guild League, Node Wars, and so on. The tier ranking will be dependent on other guilds with the same trait as PvP. It will also be used as your MMR for guild PvP modes. Strong guilds will only fight other high MMR guilds, and weaker ones will fight other weaker guilds as well. A Dragon Guild mount will be given as a reward for the highest tier PvP trait guild. More information will be given before the update later this year on the life skill trait and PvE trait for guilds. A summer event has been announced, but it is the Sea Palace that we had before. They wanted to give us something for summer this year, but could not create a similar experience, so they're bringing back Sea Palace instead for this year while they work on more special content in the future. A new outfit was also added with some modern aesthetic and more dye options. This one will be a more customizable outfit than more traditional outfits, and you can also purchase dances and emotes and accessories through the Pearl Shop with this new outfit update. They didn't show anything in particular about these new dances. We'll have to wait to see the outfit update to see what they mean by new dances and emotes. For console, they mentioned that PS5 porting is underway. They also showed us some footage of the differences, and they say that you should expect improved loading times, less lag, less slowdowns, overall frame rate should be improved, and the update will get applied after a final test in December. Summer update schedule right now is looking like this. So Jordan Saga main story, this is the Serendian Calphian revamp story that's coming out for global June 26th, console July 10th, Arena of Solare season July 3rd. July 3rd is also the new class release, which we're going to go over in a second. July 10th is the new summer outfit release. July 14 is the War of the Roses new season. The new summer event, Sea Palace, will come back July 24th. Land of the Morning Light Soul will come August 7th for Korea only, and in the fall for global regions after localization. Dehkia, Acetal, and hardcore servers will come after the Land of the Morning Light updates, so later this year. The new class was finally revealed, Dosa, a male class. He is a disciple of the Sangdo school. He uses the Hwando main weapon and a pipe offhand. The Hwando deals fire attacks while the pipe produces smoke attacks that can be chained together. He also has the ability to call forth warriors of fog to shield him and also deal damage even at range. He is a fluid, heavy chain combo class from the looks of it, and Dosa has the special ability to summon fog generals and soldiers that will appear in numbers depending on how many enemies are around him. This new class will release July 3rd for global regions, and you can have a sneak preview June 28th on Global Labs. Lastly, they gave us a choose your outfit box and a ton more rewards as a login calendar reward, weapon exchange coupons, mythical sensors, and so on. The coupon code is on the screen for you right here. And that's all for today's Heidel Ball. A lot of good announcements, a brief look into the future of the game, which is always nice to see. The new class Dosa looks absolutely incredible. The animations are so good. The new region and even the new future regions look amazing. The Demon Land, Demon Castle, the 100 floor dungeon. Hopefully we get to see that in the near future, what they mean by that. The new hardcore server is also an interesting take. Let me know what you think and your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll leave you with the trailer for Dosa, the new class, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.
Master said this is the place.
Sangdo is not without Gangi, and yet centipedes return. May the clouds formed by your blood bring peace to her soul!
너울 거리는 기술 전열하라! 양이 사상 와토리 구름 뒤에 이수자는 달빛이
Sang Mu Kyung.